Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Gavin Farm. We are in Flat Acres this morning. We're going to give this a shot and see how it does for possibly making it the new headquarters map. I'm currently only using base game, or what came with the map for equipment, minus I did buy a second combine here to get these fields done before the time goes from August to September and these fields wilt, because they will do that very quickly. That's why I've also, instead of running my normal 5-time, I'm running it 1-time right now, to give these a chance to get done. Once these fields are collected, then I will get back to running 5-time or 5x speed. It's 9 o'clock. I wanted to make sure that I could get these fields done before running out of time. The other combine will hold a lot more than this one. Its problem is it seems to get stuck on corners a lot, but it holds a lot more and goes a lot faster. So all of the equipment that's here right now came with the map when I loaded in. I have several of these Fendt tractors here. I did go ahead and, as usual, own all of the fields. So I have those ready to go. Here's the best part that I've found so far, and I've got this guy doing it. I turned off seasonal planting just because I just want to plant. I don't want to follow the seasons. But for the first time since I've owned Farming Simulator 25, I am actually planting rice. The field was here, it was ready to go. So we're actually planting it. I did do it myself a little bit. There's a semi over there in the distance that has rice saplings on it, and I will probably do one of the fields by myself completely, but in order to get all the stuff done, and we have a little rice harvester here too, so it came with that equipment. We got a cotton harvester. The pickup truck will probably get sold to be updated to one of my normal ones. Combine that I just bought. I got my tractor and wagon here. We'll have to be getting some auger wagons eventually to get more done that way. I've got the Fendt and the forage wagon. Then I have 3 more, so I actually have 5 of these tractors. Fertilizer here. Comes with a lawnmower. All of the border of the map can be mowed down, which I will be cutting down these trees to put in things. Here's the semi with the saplings on it, and it also has additive. This was the combine that came with it. And we have spinach, green bean, and pea harvester. And then we're back to the rice planter. So that's the equipment that came with it. For animal pens to start with, we have a pigsty, which I've already gotten one load of, or gotten it full of straw. We're going to work on getting more there. We have cow barn, which needs straw, which is where that forage wagon's going to head to next. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chicken coops and a sheep barn. The grass, we'll actually be able to do grass because, like I said, the whole border of the map is mowable and actually produces grass. So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing. We will be making some adjustments. Like if we go to, let's find it on the map here. The chicken coops are right here. I will probably be switching out some of these, and instead of having the 3 little ones on this side, it'll probably be 1 big one. And then maybe keep a couple of little ones so we have older chickens on one side, younger chickens on the other. Like I said, we'll see how that goes. I have to remember how many chickens I put on everything. All the equipment that's on No One's Land right now will get put into storage and brought over here if I decide that this is what I want to. If this is the map that I want to turn into the new headquarters. And like I said, I'm doing that mainly because I'm looking for flat ground where I don't have to worry about it being unlevel when I'm putting buildings down in that. But also, No One's Land has a fog problem that when we were doing it yesterday, it was bad. So as much work as I put into it, I don't know the exact hour count. I have to look next time. And maybe I'll keep that map around to do other things. The first thing we're going to do right now, we're going to take this old pickup. As much as I like older style pickups, maybe I'll stay around just for fun. It uses the Riverbend Springs license plates. So maybe I'll keep the old pickup around for nostalgia reasons. Gonna learn how to do rice apparently because I've got the fields. There are all 4 of these fields are rice fields, so that'll be fun to figure out. Let's go ahead and do this. We don't need to drive the truck around right now. Let's get into the forage wagon. We'll get that over to do unload into the cow pen. And as usual, I like to have feed and everything all set up, ready to go before I put the animals in. I will start in one of the corners of the border and start working my way down the borders for what I put in for the silage maker, the compost heap, all the stuff that I started building in the No One's Land map. Start building that up here. And then eventually it will be, if I like it, that's why I'm not real quick to jump on it, because I want to make sure that I like the map before and how easy it is to get things done. And we need to turn right here. The 3 fence that I haven't used yet most likely are going to get traded before I like my case tractor. For one reason and one reason only, it's because of the way that the flashing lights work. I do like the tracks on it though too. But mainly it's just the light. So for this, I think I pull right in here. Dump the straw. And then once that's full, I have to figure out where to. I think I have straw bale or straw storage on the farm, on the homestead. We'll get that going. But as usual with Friday mornings, I will be cutting off right at 8 o'clock this morning because I have to hit the road. Lots to do. Always on Fridays, it seems like, is the majority of when I have a lot to do before I go to my regular job. So I'll be cutting out right at 8. And then no live streaming tomorrow or Sunday. We'll be back Monday. If things ever settle down, I might start streaming on the weekends, but right now things are just really busy on the weekends because I don't work, so that's when everything has to get done. And as much as I've tried to live stream doing the, I don't know where I'm going with him. He needs to stay there till he's full. I don't know why I'm driving all the way over here. But I've tried live streaming doing any kind of planting. It hasn't worked out. So what I'm eventually going to do is we're going to get a walkthrough of the did he quit? No, he is moving. I thought he quit. We're going to walk through of my yard and what's already been done and what we're planning on doing for the Farm Your Yard program. I'm actually going to pull up alongside him here. I'm going to see if I can get him to not fill up when he's going the other way. Because I've got crop destruction off, but you're not supposed to drive through the crops to get to empty them out. Needs to eventually and go through. It's basically I got the map started and then because I had 2 fields ready to harvest that have to get harvested like before midnight, I jumped right into that, but I do need to figure out what other equipment I have besides the tractors. Like all the wagons and that I have in the map so far. And of course there will be some trading out of equipment for the equipment that I'm used to using. Forage wagons, for instance. The one that I have is very limited capacity, so I've got the bigger one that I use. We'll get that switched out. get all the greenhouses dropped. Pretty much all of the equipment that is on no one's land right now will get loaded up and brought over. And then some of this equipment will get sold. Follow him to the end of the road. Voila. I'm gonna go to the silo, dump off, and we'll come back. And as usual, street signs are gone. There is traffic on this map too. So far it hasn't gotten in my way yet, so I haven't gotten to the point of shutting it off. I probably will. I have not noticed any of the school buses yet. About the only other thing I've done so far is there was a cereal factory on here. I took that one off and put the one on that has the corn option. So it's the same building, same space, just one has corn, the one that was down did not. I will start putting the other factories down that I have wanted to get going. The ones that I had on no one's land are going to get put down on here. All the greenhouses are going to get done, and they should line up nicely on these border fields or border of the map. Get them nice and lined up so that instead of having them all over the place, they'll be nice and in a straight row where they can get picked up, and I can actually start putting together one greenhouse for each product that I want to use, especially now that I have an idea as to what I need for certain factories. I can get those factories or get those products going before I drop the factories on. Emptied, and then we'll show you what's on the map so far for production points. Okay, so I own right now the bakery. I don't know how I own the bakery. I didn't have it until I did this with the cereal factory. I sold the old one and put the new one down. And like I said, I just switched it out for the one that had corn as an option. I already got already got it loaded with oats, and as I get more material in, more material will go on. The bakery will start getting full. Then on the map we have a cement factory, dairy, grain mill, oil mill, which I will probably, I think there's a different oil mill as well that also does corn, probably switch that out. Same with the preserved food factory. We have a spinnery and a tailor shop. So good place to take the cotton. These are all available to purchase. I have not done so yet. I probably will get them done over the weekend when I have time as I'm setting up everything. And then of course the production points that I'm going to be dropping in myself. Because I have all this space along the border here that all those trees can come down. So I'll need to drop a sawmill in. Yeah, he should be empty at this point. So let's do send him back to the field over there. And then we're going to get him. See how much straw he's got left. He's got about 23%. So we're going to go find a spot to drop off the straw. There were a couple of buildings there that said straw storage. I don't know if that means they have to be baled or if they're able to take it like this. Let's go find out. So yeah, one of these rice fields I will most definitely be taking and planting it myself. I just have the AI doing the current one. I think it has to be baled. Okay. Get that figured out here. Or I will just sell those and put something else down. Because with some of this, I don't like putting it in the animal pens. I don't need it baled. I just need it foraged up like this. And then it can be loaded into the pens. And the chicken coop will need straw too when I switch that out. And then, as far as the number of fields, I will probably keep several of them, but some of them will also be going into use for buildings, just because the buildings won't fit in the border area. I'm going to turn him off. He is about to be back to the tractor. It's good because the combine's almost full. So we're actually going to cancel him so we can drive right up to combine. Yeah, combine's over here. And I did not solve the problem yet because he is getting ready to turn around and start filling up again into the fall. So we're going to have to drive into the problem. Yeah, he got turned around, exactly. And right out of space. Go figure. and unloaded. He gives 32%. 16.2 is his capacity. So that's just a quick look at our new map and what I'm going to get started on. Like I said, I'm going to give it a couple more days before I officially decide that I'm going to make the switch over. I do like what I'm seeing so far, and everything is easily switchable. Once I get these two fields harvested, because that's the main goal right now, is to get these done. Then I'll be able to take a look more at what else is available to do. A lot of these are still growing. They're not even ready yet. That one doesn't have anything. What do we got here? There's an animal dealer, manure pit, liquid manure. And then yeah, the factories in there. So there'll be some more changes made. The bakery, I think there's a different bakery for the corn as well. So I'll take a look at that. If it needs switched out, I will get them switched out. Reserved food factory is the same. Cereal factory has already been switched out. Nice. We're gonna go ahead and do this. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If I can do better, or you want to see something different, please leave a comment. Let me know. I don't know what you guys are liking and not liking if nobody tells me. So if there's something that you want to see or don't want to see, let me know. If you guys want to spend 30 minutes looking at chickens, I will turn on the camera for 30 minutes and let you guys watch chickens. If you want to support the channel, please subscribe. We have so much planned and so much coming up for what we want Gavin Farm to be and what we are going to be doing with it. We do have some merch on Teespring. The link is in the description. That's going to be changing too as we get better set up for doing it ourselves, because we have the ability to make search through DTF. We order the transfers and then we can apply them ourselves. So that'll be coming up as well. Right now we're focusing that particular project on in-person sales, because we have a couple of events coming up that need in-person or on-site product instead of online. But as soon as I can figure out how to get them able to be done online, I'm going to. I have a couple of different store options that I have from various ways to get that kind of stuff set up. But in the meantime, getting warmer weather. It's that time of year. Go out, farm your yard. Have a good weekend, everybody. I will see you all Monday.